Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grumman Pilots YouTube channel, directly supported the Grumman Pilots Association, and a flashback here, 1993, St. Augustine, Florida. Second big fly-in for me. Again, a lot of formation flying, and that's my Traveler, 6244 Lima right there. You'll notice I'm doing better at staying in position than I was doing during my first hour. Ben Barotsky and Gunther. I know Ben passed away a few years ago, and Jack Blood been in the background. But again, at this fly-in, got to see a lot of the people that I had met the year before. This is a registered nurse and his wife from down in the Florida area. But also at this flying-in, the first time in my life I ever met Bill and Carol Scott. And here's a flashback what they were like in 1993. Gonna have to send this photo to them. But got to see a lot of the folks that I hadn't seen in a year. I got to meet a lot of new folks. We went on a cruise. We had a lot of fun. But there were folks here from all over the country, and we ended up, after all the formation flying, we ended up going out to the Bahamas for a few days, and that was very nice too, all from St. Augustine, just to get away from it all and have a good vacation. And the nice thing about the cruises is you could relax, have a drink, and just take it easy. But again, with the Grummans, again, it was constantly going on, talking with folks like Ken Blackman. Dicey Miller was here this year in 1993, and getting to meet some history and having a lot of talk with it, and flying formation with Ken and flying formation with others and getting more practice. It was just a lot of a Grumman experience what was coming up, and it was one of these years, 92 or 93, that I was working with on an airplane with Ken, and Ken said, "How long have you been a mechanic?" And that kind of what started me on the mechanic's gig. But, you know, when you're flying formation, you can have a lot of these nice close-ups. But again, hanging around with folks who understood what I was all about, because they owned Grummans too, and I was used to going to airports where there were no other Grummans. But formation gives you some different perspective on things. It's a different kind of control of your aircraft. But in 1993 in St. Augustine, we did a lot of flying, and then a bunch of folks went to the Bahamas for a couple of days, and it was a lot of fun flying over that much water, taking all the precautions. But then when you got there, you had the beach, a lot of friends you knew, and it was just the people having a lot of good time. And of course, we had some Australian ladies that were there as well, and they were having a good time. But again, just meeting people like Mike Shear and Sarah Seipel. They were there. So we got to have all these folks and meet them again, and it's just a lot of fun in the Grumman world. So we hope you find owning your Grumman useful and informative. Thanks for watching this Blast Down 1993. Thanks for watching, and have a good day flying your Grumman.